Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're covering epic mode collaboration in Traycer. This lets you share epic boards with your team and work together in real time. Let's get started. I've got an epic board here for a productivity tracker app. To share it with someone, I click the share button at the top. This opens the share dialog. You can invite people by their email or by their GitHub handle. Type it in and click add. Before sending the invite, you can set their access level. There are two options, editor and viewer. Editor means they can collaborate on specs and tickets, assign work, and make changes. Viewer means they can only look at the board content without editing anything. I'll set this person as editor and click invite. They get an email immediately with the invitation details. And here's the cool part. The invited person doesn't have to accept anything manually. As soon as you send the invite, they get an in-app notification in Traycer. Click the notification icon at the top and you'll see the new Epic Board invitation. The Epic Board also shows up automatically in the task history, no refresh needed. Just click it and the Epic Board opens with all the specs and chat window at the left side. Everything is instant. Back in the share dialog, they show up in the people with access list right away. You can change their access level anytime or remove their access completely. If for some reason the invited person doesn't see the board immediately, they can navigate to their task history and hit the refresh icon to load newly available epics. If you're part of an organization, you'll see your organizations listed in the organizations section of the share dialog. This lets you share the board with your entire org at once. One important thing to note, this works through seat management. Only people with seats in your org will get access when you share it. Select editor or viewer, then click share. Everyone with a seat in the org gets access to your Epic board immediately. This is way faster than inviting people one by one. Also, new members who join your organization later will automatically get access to all existing Epic boards that were shared at the org level, so you don't have to reshare your boards every time someone joins the team. You can manage seats for your organization at the seat management page. Here, you can manually assign seats to each member of your organization, or you can choose to auto-assign seats for every member added to the org. To revoke org level access, simply come back to the share dialog and click the delete icon next to the organization. To remove a single person's access, click the delete icon next to their name in the people with access list. Now let's talk about assigning tickets. Once you've invited someone to the board, they appear in the assignee dropdown at the ticket level. Open any ticket and click the assignee field. You'll see everyone with access to the board. You can search by name or GitHub handle if you have a lot of collaborators. Select someone and they get an email notification immediately. The assignee shows up in the ticket list so you can track who's working on what. You can reassign tickets anytime or leave them unassigned if ownership isn't decided yet. Now I'm in a different user account which has editor access. You can see this ticket is assigned to me. I'll execute the second ticket using executions. I already have my settings in place. Watch what happens when I run the execution. It's reading the specs from our Epic board. That's the key thing here. Even though I'm a collaborator, the execution references the same shared specs. The execution is also visible in the Epic board and it's creating a plan for the ticket. Now the execution for the ticket is done. I'll mark the status of this ticket to done. Remember, while I can see my execution here, the owner won't see this execution in their view. Executions stay private to whoever runs them. Here's where it gets interesting. Multiple people can edit the same Epic board at the same time. I've got two accounts open here in two separate IDEs. Watch what happens when I edit the spec on the left. The change appears instantly on the right. No refresh needed. Both people see the same thing in real time. You can also see presence indicators showing who's currently viewing or editing. The system handles conflicts automatically if two people edit the same thing at once. One important thing to note here is that only specs and tickets are shared with the collaborators. Chats, executions, and verification results stay private to the owner. So if you run a ticket execution, only you see those results. Your collaborators can only see the specs and the tickets. Your Epic boards sync across all your devices when you sign in with the same account. This means all your boards, specs, tickets, chat history, executions, and verification results are available on any device you use. This is different from collaboration. When you share a board with someone else, they only see specs and tickets. But when you access your own boards from different devices, you see everything. Here's one practical scenario where collaboration makes sense. Let's say front-end and back-end developers are working on the same feature but different tickets. They're both working from the same specs. So if something changes in the tech plan, both teams see it immediately. This keeps implementation aligned across the entire stack without specs drifting out of sync. Everyone builds against the same source of truth. A few things to keep in mind. Collaboration only works in Epic mode right now. Plan and phases mode are still single user workflows. Executions stay private. Only specs and tickets sync in real time. That's Epic mode collaboration in Traycer. share boards with your team, assign tickets, and work together in real time on specs before and during implementation. You can check the docs link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching and happy building.